Welcome to McWhorter Stadium on this sun-splashed afternoon in Clemson, South Carolina for game number 2 between the Virginia Cavaliers and the Clemson Tigers. Taking a look at the ACC standings, Virginia currently 6th, the Tigers at 7. Tigers win today, however, they can leapfrog the Cavaliers and move up a spot. Alongside head coach Scott Whitlock, Tony Schufo with you. Coach, round 1 went to Clemson last night in impressive fashion.
Yes, we talked about going into last night. This was a huge series. So the win for Clemson last night was big.
No question about it. Now, for the Clemson Tigers, the freshman third baseman, Sarah Bro, really starting to hit her stride.
She's starting to warm up, and last night in the 5th, she went boom. And then a little bit later, in the bottom of the 6th inning, she went kaboom. She drove in a bunch of runs, and she's getting hot at the right time of the year.
And for the Cavaliers, Bella Cabral has been great all year.
Cabral is hitting for average, driving in runs, doing all those things. And last night in the 5th inning, she drove a ball out of here and took a game that was 4-0 Clemson, and then all of a sudden it was 4-4.
And for John Rittman's ball club this afternoon in game 2, they'll go with the senior right-hander, Abby Dunning.
Yep, Abby Dunning transferred in here from Boston College. She's been off and on this year, in all candor, but she has shown brilliance at times. And hopefully today, if you're John Rittman, she'll give you a good day out there. She does a little bit of everything. She throws hard. Now, you'll see her get up near 70 miles an hour. But she, again, she's got to stay away from ball 4.
As she'll face that very potent Virginia Cavalier lineup. And we talked about Eaton yesterday in the pregame. She's one of the best hitters in college softball.
Yes, she is. And she's a very, very good player. Again, excuse me, at the risk of being redundant, this is a very good Virginia team.
So Jade Hilton will step in. We are about set. First pitch of the game on the way. And it's in there for a strike. Boy, Hilton's had a great year. Mentioned the numbers, 377. Shown some power with the 6 homers, and then she's their top stolen base threat as well. So if you're Clemson, you want to keep her off the base paths.
Absolutely. And Virginia had a lot of leadoff hitters get on last night each inning.
Yeah.
I think maybe 5 times.
Particularly the first 2 innings, Coach, where they stranded 4 or 5 runners just in the first 2 innings, 3 in scoring position.
You're correct.
And it's 2 balls and a strike.
That pitch registered 69 miles an hour. So, as I said, she can throw hard.
2 balls and a strike for the right-hander Dunning. And she's fallen behind 3-0. Emerus Addison, our home plate umpire today. Last night he was down at first base. Aaron Golden over at first today. Craig Hyde, who did a great job behind the plate, manning the third base umpiring territory. The counts run full 3-2.
And I know that Coach Rittman and Coach Jamerson, the pitching coach, does not want a lot of 3-2 counts. They do not want a lot of 3-ball counts.
So it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that one's hit hard but pulled foul.
That got out there among the people on the berm. Look at that crowd out there tonight.
There you go. You give it to the youngster.
Look at I mean, we got a great crowd here today.
Another giveaway here at McWhorter Stadium. Clemson softball coaster set.
How about that now?
Again, the payoff to Hilton. And that one's pulled foul, third base side.
When you get into an at-bat like this and you see the hitter just fouling off, protecting, for some reason, the odds always turn toward the hitter.
And why is that?
I know.
You feel it even in the ballpark.
Oh, yes, you do.
Whereas you
Absolutely.
take a sport where you fail 70% of the time and you're great, all of a sudden it seems like the numbers go higher.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
It is crazy.
3-2. And that just missed inside. And a good start for the Cavaliers.
I think Dunning wanted that pitch.
Well, we have the advantage in the booth of taking a look at our TrackMan screen, and it looked like ball 4. So a good start for Virginia. And we saw Hilton yesterday reach on a hit by pitch. And now here's Jaden Griffith, the center fielder. She looks at ball 1.
And I'll tell you, you cannot pitch from behind.
The 1-0 from Dunning. And a bunted foul. Hicks almost made a nice play.
Good effort, yeah.
She came out of her catching position, cat quick, and almost picked that foul ball off.
Looked like a hockey goalie trying to make a glove save.
One thing about Corey, very athletic behind the plate. We've seen also tremendous arm strength. There goes the runner. Throw down. And stolen base number 14 for Hilton, and she's in scoring position.
Very similar start to last night. But in last night's game, Griffin had to put the ball in play to move the runner from first to second. She got there easily.
Hicks did a nice job, came up throwing. Count 2-1 now. This one is bunted foul again. You know, bunting, people talk about, Coach, you often hear people say bunting sometimes is a lost art.
Absolutely, it's a lost art. It's not being taught enough. Bunting the ball is simply trying to catch the ball with the bat. And everybody's always trying to be too exact.
The infield playing in for the Tigers on the 2-2, and it's smashed to the shortstop. Chanel to her left makes the play, but Griffith does her job as Hilton moves to third with 1 away.
Walk, stolen base, ground out. And now all of a sudden, the Cavaliers have a runner 60 feet away. And perhaps the best hitter in town today at the plate.
Yeah, Macy Eaton steps in, 56 runs driven in. Runner at third, 1 out. She takes it upstairs.
Clemson's playing in. They think runs are going to be a premium.
Macy 1 for 2 yesterday, drove in a run, scored a run. The 1-0. 2-0. Now, I know it's early on, but you have a base open. But we've already seen what Cabral can do with 2 on. She did it last night in the 5th.
Well, you certainly don't want to throw something big and juicy up there for Eaton.
This one's fouled back.
You got to let Eaton help you. She's up there to hit. She wants to hit. She's not up there looking for a walk. I mean, she would take a walk if you miss 4 times, but she wants to hit, so you've got to entice her into hitting something that looks good but is not good.
Comes in batting at .459 overall, nearing 500 in ACC play. And that one just missed away.
Well, Dunning goes to her knees after that pitch. She really thought she had painted the outside corner.
So with the count 3-1, Tiger infield still playing in, and now it's full at 3-2. Well, you were talking before the game in terms of pitching. It's about a little bit of movement on every pitch.
Yeah, in the game of softball, you want movement on every pitch. What you don't want to do is flatten it out and serve it in there straight.
Jade Hilton down at third, 1 out. The payoff pitch due to Macy Eaton. And it's lifted down the left field line towards the pole, and it will slice foul. Home run distance, but it sliced just foul, and it remains 3-2.
Yeah, she hit it fair enough, but not straight enough to bring up Dizzy Dean.
You look at, there's really no wind to speak of in the ballpark.
Well, out in center field, the wind's blowing straight down.
Yes, straight down. There you have it. Well, looking at the flags. The payoff. Missed inside. And runners are at first and third with 1 out. Second walk of the inning for Virginia.
John Rittman's asking for time. He basically is coming out to have a chat with the umpire, because he feels like that his pitcher is being squeezed a bit. I'm not making any type of assertions. I'm just saying what the coach is thinking.
Coach Rittman,
this ought to be good.
earlier this year, picked up career win number 1,000 in his 24th year overall, 7th with Clemson. Now, let me ask you, you ever had a situation where you go to the circle, but in reality, you're waiting to have a short conversation with the umpire? You experienced that once or twice?
Oh, yeah. And what I can't believe that the home plate umpire did there, and I guess it's not a criticism, I would have went and stood on the third base side. I wouldn't have been standing by the gate where John Rittman was about to come back to.
So here's Bella Cabral, the designated player, hit a 3-run homer, as Coach mentioned in the opening. Her 3-run homer in the 5th inning yesterday turned around what was a 4-1 Clemson lead, tied the game. You talk about momentum swing.
Yeah.
She provided it with one swing. The first pitch misses upstairs. Well, you also mentioned from a Dunning standpoint that she's got to throw strikes.
You got to throw strikes. Ball 4 has not been kind to her this year.
The 1-0. And that's a strike called, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike.
Everybody moans and groans, but according to the track man, it caught the plate.
So 1 ball, 1 strike. And floats in there, a nice off speed. The first we've seen at 49, and it's 1-2. Cabral blasted her 11th home run of the year yesterday. This one's popped up on the infield. Should be easy for Bro coming in at third. She makes the call and the catch.
You talk about a gift. You talk about a gift. Runners on first and third and only 1 out and get a fly ball into the third baseman.
So it's up to the catcher, Reagan Hickey.
And Reagan Hickey has got a chance to put the Cavaliers ahead. But Dunning has been given an opportunity to get out of the inning.
And there's a drive into deep left center, but Brockenbrough will have room, and she makes the catch. A couple steps in front of the warning track. So Virginia threatens, but they strand a pair. Tigers come in the bat for the first time this afternoon. She has been great for Virginia, Coach.
She's done very well, 5-0. She had 20 appearances. She started at 11, got a 2.39 ERA, and her job is to hold this red-hot lineup in check.
You know, look at her numbers. 44 innings, 61 strikeouts for a freshman.
That's good.
A little bit, huh?
If you're keeping notes on that, that's good.
That is fabulous. And only 30 base hits in those 44 innings. Taking a look at the Tiger lineup, Macy Cintron. Boy, she's starting to swing it very well, showing that power that we know that she has. She hit a home run again yesterday.
Yes, she did. Now Brockenbrough is going to step in there and get us started.
Jamison has reached base at 21 in a row. She looks at ball 1. The center fielder for the Tigers yesterday had a 3-hit day and also drew a walk. Went 3 for 4 with a couple of runs scored and drove in what proved to be the game winner. In the bottom of the 6th inning. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Young lady that, as you mentioned yesterday, transferred from Tennessee. She has certainly answered the bell for this ball club.
Been a godsend for Coach Rittman and his staff. They had a great center fielder here for 4 years, Mackenzie Clark, who could do it all. Was a 5-tool player. And when she graduated, didn't nobody know what was going to happen out there. But along came Brockenbrough, and life has been fine.
She's even in the count here, 2-2 against the right-hander, Taylor Smith. Swing and a miss. So a good start for Smith as he strikes out Brockenbrough for the first out of the first.
Smith is a native of Fairmont, Maryland. I am not familiar with that location. I know where Maryland's at.
Boy, she elevated nicely on that 2-2. Here's Kylie Chanel. Batting at .304 coming in. Yesterday, a couple of hits and 3 at-bats. So scored a run. And has really solidified this club defensively at the shortstop position. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike as he pulls it foul.
You got around.
That's a nice play in the, by the way.
Short hop. Yep. Did a good job with the short hop.
Gives it to a youngster.
Gives it, yep.
That's a first-class move all the way. Transfer from Florida Atlantic. You know, last year she homered.
The guy out in outfields?
Yeah.
Oh, no, the hitter.
Okay,
okay, yeah.
1-2.
Yeah. Janelle has come up and really solidified shortstop for the Tigers.
You know, last year the Tigers played in Boca against Florida Atlantic in a tournament, and she homered against Clemson in a Florida Atlantic victory. Fouls this one straight back. Wow, let's talk about Smith a little bit. One of the things that you notice early on with her, she is filling up the strike zone.
She is throwing strike after strike after strike.
As a coach, that's got to make you smile.
You better know it.
Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Misses away. 2-2. Crowd continues to come in here at McWhorter Stadium. Don't know there's a better atmosphere for college softball than here at Clemson, South Carolina. Now that is strike 3 called as Smith dots the outside corner and back-to-back punch-outs to start this ball game.
That was a nice pitch.
Well, you know coming in that Virginia, we talk about their offense and how potent they are offensively, but they're also one of the top pitching staffs in all of college softball.
It would be very fair to say the depth of the pitching at Virginia is as good as anybody's in the league.
Here is Mac Pavesi, the outstanding freshman first baseman for the Tigers.
And they have 3 pitchers like in the top
6 ERA, in the ACC.
Yep.
Pavesi bats with the bases empty and 2 down. And she's ahead in the count, 2-0. She's hitting at .354. She got things started yesterday for Clemson in the first with a run-producing single to center. She has been everything that this program could have asked for. She's been great at the plate and tremendous around the bag at first base. And she's ahead, 3 balls and no strikes.
Now, I do want to say this for the home plate umpire. He is very consistent on what he's calling, and that's all you can ask of an umpire.
But we have a different vantage point than most where we sit. And that's in there for a strike. And from our vantage point, he's been spot on. I know some of the umpires that wear orange in the crowd haven't agreed with some of his calls. But I got to tell you, he's been pretty doggone good early on in this one. I don't think he's missed one at all. Here's the 3-1. And that's ball 4. So Pavesi draws a 2-out walk.
They were not going to give her something to drive. But this brings up another red-hot hitter. Macy Cintron.
Recently, everything that Macy has done, both offensively and in the circle, has been tremendous. 2 for 4 yesterday with a 2-run homer. Take strike 1. That's a tough pitch to hit. Dotted on the inside corner.
But I like the fact that she didn't offer at it and hit a weak dribbler to third base.
Tried to come back in, and the count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Early on, you mentioned it, Macy struggled a bit at the plate where the average really hovered around the Mendoza line, 200 for a lot of the season. But now she's closing in on 280.
Yeah, she's at 276 now all of a sudden.
And she looks at strike 2.
That was a pitch she wishes she had back. Smith may have got away with one right there against Centron. But I've been very impressed with this rookie out on the mound in this first inning.
That misses upstairs, 2-2. Do you even think, and I'm always asking you not to question what Clemson does, but your coaching side of what you do. Pavesi with 4 stolen bases on the year, do you even think about moving here and maybe have, if she's thrown out, Centron to?
Not right now.
Okay. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. So a nice job by the freshman Smith as she strikes out the side. We've played 1. No score from McWhorter Stadium. Well, we move to the second inning on this gorgeous afternoon for softball here in Clemson, and another outstanding crowd at McWhorter Stadium, Coach.
Yeah, look at the berms. I mean, out there in the outfield, I mean, that's the place to be right there. They got a lot going on out there. I mean, you got kids running around. You got folks sitting in lawn chairs, people on towels, people holding posters.
People dancing.
While eating. And has her head set right there around her neck. There's a dude that he's just
chilling,
content to be here.
You know, before the game, you look out in the parking lot and there's folks waiting in line to get in.
Absolutely.
And I thought it was to see you.
No. I charge for a meet and greet.
Here's Kelsey Hackett, the left fielder, leading off the Cavalier, top half of the second. Time called. By the way, our producer, Easton Smith, you know, we chatted with him yesterday and before the game, and he's named after the baseball bat company, for lack of better words.
I mean, one of Rick
pretty interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, one of Rick Bagby's top people is Spalding Smith. No doubt
Sarah
about it.
Bro takes care of Hackett, one away. You call him Spalding?
Isn't it Spalding?
It's Easton.
It's Easton.
It's not Louisville Slugger, because that would be difficult as a first name only. But by the way, Bro, we mentioned it yesterday. Soft hands, more importantly, accurate with her throws.
She plays such great third base. Good hands, good eyes, good instincts.
Here's Alex Call, who yesterday.
And let's give credit where credit's due. That's a big first out for Dunning.
Absolutely. Call was at second yesterday. Today she moves over to third base. that just missed away. 2 balls and no strikes. They're underway. Oh, by the way, we mentioned that the baseball team is at Virginia. So Virginia here for softball, baseball, Clemson baseball at Virginia in baseball. That's a rubber match today, though. Game 3 of their series. Check swing, 1 hopper. 2 down. A little tight over at first base, but a nice job by Pavesi to keep her foot on the bag.
That's them just saying hello to each other.
Doing a little dance move down at first.
Yeah, they're saying hi to each other. Right here, you see. There's the throw and the tag. The throw actually did take her off the base. And there's the tag.
A little dozy-do, 2 down. A couple of ground balls at third. Here's Madison Green, the right fielder. First pitch swinging. This may be a 1-2-3, very economical top half of the second inning.
That's one of those 5 or 6 pitch innings right there. That is big time.
Club offensively, Clemson yesterday.
One of the problems that Clemson has had throughout the year is getting that hit with runners on base. But last night, they were 12 for 19 with runners on base. That is awesome. And 16 hits is the most they've had all year. Of course, they scored 12 runs, hit 3 out of the park. And there's the brains behind all of it. Johnny Ballgame right there going down to coach third.
You know, he doesn't show a lot of emotions, if you will, between the lines, but I got to imagine it. Yesterday's offensive production certainly put a smile on his face. He slept much easier.
He doesn't show much between the lines. He shows a pretty good bit around the waist.
Here's Marion Collins to lead things off. Sophomore second baseman.
But before anybody gets mad, everybody knows that John Rittman and I have been dear friends for over 30 years. And he would be insulted if I didn't.
If you didn't say something bad about him, yeah. Collins 2 for 4 yesterday, scored a run, drove in a run. Right-hander Taylor Smith in the circle, and that one's fouled back. I thought for a moment we might have a play. And it's 1-2 on Collins.
Well, I'm prepared.
You know, she was asked last year to play shortstop. Did a really good job. This year she was able to move over to second base.
And I think she's more comfortable at second base.
Seems that way. Very mature, very a pro, if you will. I think that's the nicest thing you could say. The best thing you can say about an athlete. They act like a pro. And when you're around her, the way she handles herself.
And she's only a sophomore.
Only a sophomore.
You got all underclassmen playing in the Clemson infield.
This one's hit foul left side. Count even at 2-2. I mentioned the baseball team, Virginia and Clemson playing in Charlottesville, game 3 of their series. The home club, Virginia, winning on Thursday 6-4. The Tigers behind outstanding effort of the left-hander Sharman last night, knocked off the Cavs 5-1. And they are currently 1-1 in the second inning of that ball game. Swing and a miss. That is the 4th strikeout.
And that was Smith. A very good pitch.
We mentioned coming in, she had in 44 innings, 61 strikeouts. So now in 45 and a third, she's up to 65. You know, those are numbers that maybe you see a senior, a veteran pitcher, but for a freshman, she is impressive. Here's Sarah Bro. She fouls off the first pitch.
Well, the last 2 times she's batted, she's driven the ball way out of here.
That's right.
Last night, her last 2 at-bats were home runs. And she's swinging a hot bat.
Yeah, so much so she's moved into the 6th spot today. She's behind here, no balls at 2 strikes. We were calculating before the game. 1 homer in her first 31 games. She's now homered 6 times in her last 8.
Now that's picking it up a little bit.
Now, you mentioned when she was recruited, she was known for her power as well. And misses away. There you go, Coach.
You look right there. The first 31 games hitting .240 with 1 home run, 9 RBI. Last 8 games hitting .314.
The 1-2 hit down the left field line, and it will fall foul.
Right there, the home run production. 6 in the last 8 games.
Well, I think, Coach, you mentioned this to me once we chatted off the air in the pregame. You were not only impressed that she's able to come around offensively, but she never carried what was happening at the plate to her at third base. She continued to play great defense.
She played good defense through the whole time that she was trying to get comfortable as a hitter.
This one hits her. And so she becomes the second base runner for Clemson. Had a 2-out walk to Pavesi in the first. Now a 1-out hit by pitch.
She didn't even flinch.
No.
That ball hits me. I'm on the ground. I'm rolling out toward third base.
Yeah, no question.
We got EMTs involved.
Ambulance.
I mean, everything.
Delay a game.
Yes. Request from my minister. I mean, everything.
Here's Hicks. And she swings at the first pitch and hits it deep to left field, and that one is gone.
How about that?
Her club-leading 10th homer of the year.
And she was setting on that pitch. And that pitch was on the inside part and up in the zone, and she took it right down the line. Clemson now leads 2-0 on 1 hit. Look at that. She got just, looks like it's a big, long, beautiful 9-iron.
A majestic home run to left, as they would say, a towering home run. Here's Kylie Johnson.
And I believe it could have been wind assisted. The wind is kind of blowing out right now, but that ball didn't need any help.
Here's Johnson. She shows bunt, pulls back, 1 ball and no strikes.
It's going to be interesting now to watch the young freshman out there for Virginia. How does she handle this? Pitchers have got to play with amnesia. They can't worry about that. They cannot do one thing about what has happened. She's got to get right back in her tunnel and ride.
1 ball and 1 strike. Johnson 1 for 3 yesterday. We have seen her in more than one occasion put down the bunt. She does a nice job normally. She's got good speed.
Really good speed, and she's trying to do anything she can to get on base.
So the first hit of the game for either club is a long 2-run homer by Hicks. Johnson late on that pitch, 1-2.
Johnson has great speed, is a great defender, has a good throwing arm from the outfield. The last piece of the puzzle she's got to get is consistency with her hitting.
Swing and a miss. 5th strikeout for Smith, and Johnson is out number 2. Yeah, Hicks, we mentioned, that's her club leading 10th homer, and she now takes over the team lead and runs batted in. She's got 35. This is just a sophomore, the transfer from Oklahoma. Here's Pipkins.
If you're going to get a transfer, that's a good school to get one
from. That's a good one, yeah. They're known for their softball a little bit.
Yeah.
So So it's a 2-run bottom of the second thanks to a Corey Hicks 2-run homer. That'll even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike.
Coach Rittman got her. He was out shopping at the Neiman Marcus of the transfer portal.
Good look at Coach Rittman. Just inside 2-1 on Pipkins.
Now here's somebody that will surprise you, and I know you talk about it a lot. Pipkins is an athlete. She looks athletic, but she doesn't look like she, has a lot of power. But she can knock the ball, right out of the ballpark at any time.
She's got 6 long balls this year. She's nice pitch by Smith to get back into the count 2-2. She painted the inside corner.
And to work off the point you made a moment ago, at least Clemson has now flipped the batting order.
The 2-2.
And what we mean by that is, at worst, we know that the leadoff hitter is going to lead off the 3rd inning at worst.
And Brockenbrough.
Whereas Virginia's first hitter in the next inning is going to be the 9-hole hitter.
Smith has struck out 5 to begin this ball game. And there's number 6.
She took something off of that. That was a changeup that caught Pipkin flat-footed.
She strikes out the side, does Smith for the 2nd time, but Corey Hicks, coach, delivers.
That was high, long, and gone.
Team is in Charlottesville. Jacob Jarrell with a run-producing single to start things for the Tigers in the first, but the Cavs answer with a solo homer to straightaway center that Clavon cannot quite get to, so they're tied at 1. And the rubber match, there's a good look behind us. Doug Kingsmore Stadium. Clemson baseball return home against USC Upstate on Tuesday night. That's also the same night that the softball team will play their final regular season home game.
Yes.
At home against Presbyterian. You'll be here for that, won't you?
Yep, and that'll be my last game of the season.
Number 9 hitter of the order to lead off for the Cavs here in the 3rd. Hannah Tober gets the start today at second base.
Clemson finishes their regular season off next weekend with 3 games at Duke.
Abby Dunning worked a very economical, quick top of the second. She evens the count here at 1 ball and 1 strike.
That nipped a little bit of the strike zone. That's all it's got to do, you know. The whole ball doesn't have to be in the zone.
The 1-1 hit foul. Now, having said that, what do you think about the new Major League rule where you can ask for a review and it comes out over the Jumbotron? Y'all didn't have that when you coached?
You know what? No. They had. But number one, I know they've done a good thing by limiting the number of times you can do it. So you got to pick your poison. And then the second thing is that they do it fairly quickly.
They do. And the whole stadium sees it.
Yeah, and so I mean I think it's okay.
It's different.
You know,
it's different.
I'm old. I like the human element, but if this makes it fair for everybody, then I'm for it.
2 balls and 2 strikes, and a good at bat for Tober, who is battling the hard throwing Dunning.
And
she's pulled a couple of pitches foul.
And this is the pitch that Dunning wants it to happen on. You don't want to go full count on an 083 hitter.
Well, Virginia would like nothing more than get the number 9 hitter on, and Tober again pulls it hard and foul to left. Well, this is a battle.
Been a lot of incoming softballs at spot out there on the grass. I mean, the ball has just been bombing the people down the line.
Collection day. If you wanted a souvenir, that's the place to sit today. And Clemson's different than most. You foul ball, you get to keep it.
Yeah.
A lot of schools ask for the balls back. That one comes up a little bit short, and it's full 3-2.
That's not a good thing.
The payoff. And again, Tober battling.
She's making a 083 hitter into like a 283 hitter right now, because she's got to be almost perfect right now because of the 3 balls in the count. And you want to keep the leadoff batter off of base,
particularly with the likes of Jade Hilton waiting on deck. This one is popped up. And for this at-bat, Dunning will win the battle as Collins corrals the pop-up one away. Good at-bat by Tober.
Yes, it was. I'll take a second here to talk about something I love talking is the shutdown inning. After your team scores you runs as a pitcher, gets you a lead as a pitcher, you want to go out that next half inning and shut that offense down and get back in the dugout and let them hit some more. You don't want to walk people. You don't want to give up runs. This needs to be a shutdown inning for Dunning.
Now she'll face the top of this order, and we saw yesterday in a blink of an eye this ball club down 4-0 in the 5th with Hilton at the plate. She started a 4-run rally. That one got away. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That was a humdinger right there.
Well, she didn't quite roll that one up there like you know. That to me, for example, if they had you throw out the first pitch, that might be what it looked. I'm just kidding.
That's I think she was trying to kill a butterfly that was on the backstop. I don't know.
All right, so you think she was trying to throw a changeup?
I don't know what that was. That got away from her. And the pitch that rolled up there got away from her too. I don't know if she's sweating. You know, sometimes sweat will get on a pitcher's hand, and today is hot.
Yes, it's the hottest day of the year so far, I would imagine. But we do have a nice breeze. But you see a number of the fans, if you will. This one is pulled foul outside of third, but Dunning's ahead in the count 1-2. Hilton stole a base in the first, but was stranded at third. That was the inning where the Cavs opened with runners at first and third and 1 out, and Dunning did a nice job getting a pop-up and a deep fly to end the threat. There you go. That's what you need. One of those.
There you go.
Let's clip it on. Here's the 1-2.
Running up a lot of pitches.
Well, he has seen this Virginia ball club. They battle at the plate. They are tough as nails. This one's driven to deep left, but it will hook well foul.
And that was hit a long way. It got all the way down to the fence. There's a scrum going right now for the ball. Somebody will come out of there with it.
2-2. And that one's hitting the gap in right center, and that one is off the top of the wall. Brockenbrough throw to second, not in time, and a nice job by Hilton. And she legs out a double in the right center field, and she's in scoring position with 1 out.
Now tell me, how big is that first out?
Huge. You're a Clemson fan. And she hit that ball extremely well. In fact, it almost got out of here.
Yes, it did. And I mean, she was so good during that entire at bat in terms of running good pitches till she finally got one she could use. and she drove it out there in right center field. And the play was in front of her, and I watched her. She never looked at anybody. She was going to second all the way on that play and was down with a good slide.
She hustled coming out of the box because Brockenbrough did everything right in right center. Played it nicely off the wall. Strong throw to second.
That is a very good college softball player right there.
She earned that double coming out of the box.
Yes, she did.
She did a nice job. Here's Griffith. So runner at second, one out. Base hit here would cut the margin in half. More than likely with Hilton speed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, the infield comes in against Griffith, who yesterday we saw Chanel make one of the top plays in probably college softball this year on the ball that she tapped over the circle.
Great play.
That is strike 2 called.
I would love to see Dunning not nibble right here. I'd love to see her just go right for her.
And when you say nibble, you mean she's trying to be too perfect?
Trying to be too perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's ahead here, 1 and 2.
I'd love to see something on the inner half of the plate.
Swing and a miss. Big second out.
That was on the outer part of the plate, but that is very acceptable. I'm glad she listened.
Well, and not only that, you're looking at a hitter in Griffith who's been to the plate now 130 times, including her walks. That's only her 5th strikeout in 130 plate appearances.
And I would not give this batter anything yet.
Not with a base open.
Nothing.
It's ball 1. Yeah.
Three more of those would be fine with me.
Well,
with 2 outs.
And it's a dilemma. When you have a great lineup, you've got one of the top hitters in college softball at the plate and one of the top hitters in college softball on deck.
I know that, but the one at the plate right now is hitting 70 points higher than the one on deck. Or 60 points, I guess.
2 balls and no strikes. Eaton walked her first time.
There's an old adage, never let their best player beat you.
3-0.
There's absolutely nothing wrong.
All right, we've seen in Major League Baseball, college baseball, you just put up 4 fingers. You can't do that in softball. You still have to throw either 4 pitches or like this, maybe pitch around them.
Yeah, you
like the rule where you can just say go to first?
You can stand up and
right.
intentionally walk them, but you can't just give them a pass.
There's a strike 3-1. Now, I'm not saying she's trying to walk her, but I just thought I'd bring it up in this situation. Do you like the rule where you just say go to first?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
But there's people in the softball world that are always think it's exciting for a wild pitch or this or that. And
here's ball 4.
she made sure that wasn't going to sneak over.
So for the second time, Eaton's aboard. The second time she's walked. She comes in with an on-base percentage at .503 does Eaton, and she's bettered that today now from an on-base standpoint. Yep. She's 2 for 2.
Yep. On the good side, you got to force at any base.
Pitch misses low to Cabral, who yesterday hit a 3-run homer.
The infield now can play back, and they can try to knock it down if they have to. The bad news is
she's a .414 hitter.
Yeah, that's the bad news.
And it's 2 balls and no strikes.
And this is not where you want to live.
And now time is called. Chanel, the shortstop, actually came in and called time, and she'll summon the entire infield towards the circle.
Yeah. Dunning.
You still have technically even a base open.
Yes,
you really do.
Well, kind of.
I know what you're saying,
but
a lot of people don't look at it that way.
I think Chanel was like I was right there. I didn't like the pitcher's body language after that pitch.
Yes.
And I think she called everybody in and said, look, let's get going.
I noticed that as well. So the meeting at the circle is over. Maybe more than anything, just give the right-hander an opportunity to focus back in. That one skips in there, and now you definitely have a base open.
Yes, you do. And now I have to be honest. She gets nothing to hit.
So the wild pitch will move runners to second and third. 3 balls and no strikes, with Reagan Hickey, the catcher, waiting on deck. Who, oh, by the way, drove one to deep left center her first time.
And is a very good hitter, but she's hitting 120 points lower than this hitter.
There's ball 4, so the bases are loaded.
Yeah. Dunning has, I think it's fair to say, pitched around both Eaton and Crabal.
And so time is called.
Pitching coach Kyle Edmonds going out to the mound.
So the meeting will take place in the circle.
That's Kyle. Did I call him something? That's Kyle Jamerson.
That's right.
What did I call him?
Edmondson.
Did I really?
Yeah, but it's had a son at the end.
Well, I know
so
what Kyle
it's
Edmonds.
similar. Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah. But he's not the pitching coach.
No, he's not. But Kyle Jamerson.
Kyle Jamerson is.
Right.
Yeah.
I just,
And also Kyle Jamerson's in
He's
great need of a tan.
Is he?
You know, look at his leg.
I tell you what, if you have a flaw and they're on this telecast, something tells me you're going to find it. I'm just glad I'm here.
Just certain people. No.
I'm going to walk out.
Just certain people who I know and are personal friends.
That you like.
Yeah.
I got you. That's a good point. That's right.
That's not criticism.
No.
That's a critique.
Ball one to Hickey.
I'm just trying to help him.
Right. Constructive.
This is not good here. I mean, start off this at bat with a ball well up. You got to throw strikes. I would take a pitch till she does.
This one is popped up. Will it stay in play for Pavesi? It will. Just in not fair territory, but play territory before she got to the screen. And in foul territory, she makes an outstanding play.
Look at this. She's staying right with it. Clearly makes the catch and controls the ball. And you talk about getting out of an inning.
She dodged a bullet. Still 2-0. That's the goal, Coach. Oklahoma City for both of these ball clubs, ultimately.
That's the promised land.
So Virginia has now left 5 through 3 innings as we go to the bottom of the third, top of the order for the Tigers. And Abby Dunning has made pitches, Coach, for Clemson when she's needed to. And she's able to work out that bases loaded 2-out jam in the top of this inning. And now Brockenbrough even in the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Okay, from a Virginia standpoint, the freshman Taylor Smith in the circle has struck out the side in both the first and second inning. Allowing only 1 hit, but that was a 2-run homer by Hicks in the second to give us our current 2-0 Clemson advantage. This one is lined in the left center, but it will be caught on a nice diving catch by Griffith as she takes extra bases away from Brockenbrough.
That was a fine play by the center fielder for Virginia. She trailed that ball all the way. She knew exactly where it was, and she ran that ball down.
Brockenbrough making a bid to, if she misses that ball with Jameson's speed, it more than likely ends up at third.
Yes.
Griffith got a nice jump.
And she's only a freshman.
There's Kylie Chanel.
You know, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior don't mean anything except in the media guide. When you get out there on the field, you want to be one of the best 9. And that's all coaches want, is the best 9 to play. And obviously, both of these teams have got underclassmen, freshmen, that are really producing.
1 ball and 1 strike to Chanel.
Well,
backhand stop by Tober, and a nice play, 2 down. We've seen a couple of nice defensive plays to begin the 3rd inning. Here's Pavesi, walked her first time.
center fielders out of Mountain Brook, Alabama.
You ever been to Mountain Brook, Alabama?
No.
Ball 1. So Smith has done a really nice job. She has, for the most part, filled up the strike zone.
I like her a lot.
Yep. This one is rolled to second. Tober to her left, and it's a 1-2-3. Bottom of the 3rd for the freshman right-hander Taylor Smith. Right-hander.
Yeah, so far she's danced with the devil a couple of times, but she's managed to leave people stranded. She's been able to get contact in key spots, and her infielders and outfielders are making it hold up for her.
You mentioned earlier that at times the pitch count, she had 26 pitches in the 1st inning, and then she had a great second, Coach. Only 5 pitches in a very economical 2nd inning, but 31 in that 3rd inning where she walked a couple, gave up a double, but she left the bases loaded.
And it's a hot day.
Yep. She will face 6, 7, and 8 in this Cavalier lineup. Both teams with 1 hit. Hackett, who bounced to 3rd her first time, takes ball 1. Hackett led off the 2nd inning. Having a good year, hitting over 300. She's ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. And now 3-0.
This is just not what you want. And this drives coaches crazy. You've gotten through that big old strong part of their batting order.
See if Dunning can work her way back. And instead, it's a 4-pitch walk to start.
And it wasn't close.
The top of the 4th inning. And for Dunning, that is walk number 5. And we noticed that Cintron was warming in the bullpen. So here's Alex Call, who bounced to 3rd her first time. So runner at first, nobody out.
It's a hot day. And she's thrown a lot of pitches. And she has not been 100% in control of her location.
And she's missed with the first 5 to start the bottom of the 4th inning. One of the things that you're big on is when someone's struggling at the plate, make them throw a strike, right?
Yeah, don't help them.
That's ball 2.
Well, and I want to say this, that was a tight pitch, but if you're missing a lot of pitches, you're not going to get the borderline stuff. That's just human nature.
That's 7 straight out of the strike zone to begin the inning, and time called now as Corey Hicks, the catcher, will walk out to the circle. So Virginia trying to get right back in it. We mentioned that they've stranded 5 through the first 3 innings.
Just remember what they did last night in the 5th.
Yes, sir. In a blink of an eye, it was 4-0. And before you could say they've got a rally going, it was 4-4. So the meeting is done. 3 balls and no strikes. Mentioned earlier that Cintron is now in the dugout, but earlier she was throwing down in the right field bullpen.
Well, in a perfect world, you would love for Dunning to get out of this inning.
She fires a strike in there, 3-1.
And then you have to assess your options for the 5th inning, because the 5th inning will clearly, if not already, the 5th inning will start the 3rd time through the batting order against the Cavaliers.
And that's ball 4. And here comes John Rittman.
And it's his time. And I agree with Coach Rittman 100%. You can't wait anymore.
So Rittman, Coach Rittman makes his way to the circle. And the first 2 have reached in the 4th, and John Rittman will go to his bullpen. Circle, a name that we've called quite a bit recently for John Rittman's ball club out of the bullpen.
And she has battled through a very, very tough injury-plagued start of the season, and is just now working herself back into pitching form. You made note over the break, she's got the last 3 wins for the Tigers.
This is a bunt. Cintron to first. Sacrifice successful as Green got the bunt down. It goes 1-4. The tying runs move to 2nd and 3rd.
And right here, if you're Clemson, you should keep your eyes wide open for a squeeze play. This is the 9-hole hitter. She's hitting .080.
Tober takes a strike. And we saw her battle in her first at bat when she led off the 3rd inning. She eventually popped to 2nd, but boy, she gave Dunning all she could ask for.
Yeah, but you see what Cintron did there? Counts 0-1.
Yep. 2nd and 3rd, 1 out. A base hit could tie it. Now time called. Hackett and Call led off the inning, and they're going to call a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Says she already had her hands together.
Leadoff walks to Hackett and Call. Sacrifice bunt by Green. Tober a chance to deliver. And she's ahead in the count, 2-1.
Boy, that 300 or 400 umpires behind home plate are starting to get antsy, aren't they?
They are, but in fairness to the home plate umpire, he's done a great job today. 3 balls and a strike. Virginia has walked already 6 times in this game. There's also been 1 hit batter. And there's strike 2 called.
Right here is the biggest pitch in the game so far.
The payoff from Cintron, and it's popped up on the infield. Collins makes the catch, 2 away.
What a big out right there. You talk about doing damage control.
Jade Hilton to the plate.
All right, Tony, what are you going to do? Are you going to pitch around her because you got a base open? Or are you going to go right and
I'm just going to be careful. I mean, because she is a great hitter, a walk, stolen base, doubled high off the wall and right. In fact, they're going to intentionally walk her.
They are going to walk her.
They're going to pitch to Griffith. Ball 1.
See, this would save a lot of time if you just waved them on down to first base. But there again, there's no risk of a wild pitch or anything if you just wave them down, and there's people in the industry that still think this is good for the game.
So 3 balls and no strikes. See Pervasi down at first. She has moved in. I guess that's in case there's a wild pitch and she could actually, if she had to, cover home plate.
Correct.
And there's ball 4. 7th walk of the game for Tiger pitchers. First intentional walk.
Yeah, you gotta.
Here's Griffith.
You kind of got to put an asterisk by that one because they intended to walk her. Now John Rittman's going to come out and just talk a little bit of strategy.
Well, what is okay as a former head coach, 2-time Division II national champion at Kennesaw State? What are you saying in this situation?
I'm reminding her everything that I know about this next hitter, and where not to throw it, and to everybody just take a deep breath. You know you can touch any base to get an out. Infield, you got to knock it down. Let's take a deep breath and get out of this thing.
And from a Virginia standpoint, you've got a 289 hitter at the plate. Griffith.
That's a very good bunter.
Very good, and she normally puts the ball in play. Struck out her last at bat, but that was for only the 5th time all year. So she puts pressure on the defense with her speed as well. And she looks at ball 1. Bases loaded for the 2nd straight inning with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That was a good pitch right there. Got up there at 70 miles an hour. I'd like to see 2 more of those. And just see if Griffith can catch up to it.
This one is fly to left field. Johnson's got a beat on it. And for the 2nd straight inning, Tiger pitchers flirt with disaster, but they work out of a bases loaded jam. It remains 2-0.
We felt like those group of girls were like her family, her big sisters. I knew we wanted to be back and we wanted to show up for the girls that were so supportive of her. And now when I come, I'm all in and shouting for all the girls, the ones I know and the new ones that have joined this year, and I just love watching. Our whole family just loves coming here and watching. It's just been really special.
And what a day in Charlottesville for the Ryland French family, a young kid who passed away this past summer because of cancer, and her family on April the 11th when they hosted Virginia Tech on their Strikeout for Cancer game. They threw out the first pitch to the French family, and they honor Ryland with those T-shirts that you saw there in the BP, where on the front it says "Teammates Forever" in the French, the name on the back. There's a good look at it.
There's a lot of good people in this sport, and I compliment the athletic department, the head softball coach, and the players of the University of Virginia for honoring that young person. It is so difficult when life throws a curveball to such a young person. And for Virginia to stand behind them and be there for them and continue to stand there with them.
First class, all the way.
That's high class.
Yes, they are. Two schools in Virginia and Clemson that are first class, to say the least. Swing and a miss, and second pitch for the new pitcher, by the way, for Virginia is Julia Cuzo, the right-hander out of Mechanicsville, Virginia.
I don't know where that's at, but she can change speeds. I know that. That was a great job.
When Cintron just got a piece of it. And able to stay alive.
She better be careful with this changeup. If you're Cintron, you've got to guard the plate.
This one again, tap foul. So an outstanding start for Taylor Smith, the freshman. Talked about her strikeouts, the innings pitch ratio. Well, 3 innings, she punched out 6, walked 1, only gave up 1 hit, but it was a 2-run homer to Hicks. And so Cuso on, and the first pitch, or the first batter, Cintron, grounds out to short, 1 away. Here's Collins, a strikeout victim, her first time, Marion Collins.
Tell you what, if you like defense, this has been your game.
Yep.
We've seen great pitching for strikeouts, and we've seen defense leave runners on the bases seemingly the entire game.
Collins able to jump out of the way of that one.
Over the first 4 innings, it's appeared that like Virginia started every inning with 2 runners on.
Griffith well over into left center. Center fielder for the Cavaliers. 2 balls and no strikes. And we've seen it. Collins goes the other way as well as anyone.
And they're playing her to go the other way. Look at that gap in right center.
Yep.
Or if she had one down the right field line, excuse me, she could run a week.
She's ahead here, 3 balls and no strikes, with Pro waiting on deck. The 3-0, and that misses, ball 4. So Collins aboard with a 1-out walk.
And here comes Bro.
Sarah hit by a pitch in the second. She was aboard because one batter later, Hicks hit her 10th homer of the year down the left field line. And that's where we stand. 2-0 Tigers in the home half of the 4th. Wave and a miss. There's that off-speed you like so much.
Pitch, yes, sir. That's the great equalizer. The great ones sometimes will double up on that. You can get a hitter in a hole really quick doing that, but you got to have a lot of faith in it.
The 0-1, and that just missed away. Tried to dot the outside corner.
So she went from 57 to 68.
Yeah, that's an outstanding pitch.
You can do that, and you've got confidence in both of those pitches, you get a lot of people out.
Collins at first, 1 down. And Bro ahead in the count, 2-1.
Now this might be a time you'd see some hit and run or stolen base here.
Collins has tried twice this year in the stolen base department. She's 2 for 2. Doesn't do it often, but we'll see it. The 2-1 not going. Tap to third, and that is a fair ball. That eluded the third baseman call. Collins will cruise into third, and into second is Bro. Second and third, one out.
She hit that ball right down the line. I think it ticked off the third baseman's glove. I think that's why the ball was a fair ball. Yes, sir, it did. And got that in that corner.
Here comes Joanna Harden.
Great job base running.
Outstanding head coach for Virginia. She may want to challenge it.
I don't think so.
And she will, and I don't blame her. This is a big situation, right? I mean, we're getting deep into this game. We're in the home half of the fourth inning. And it was close. The question will be, do you have an angle down the line?
Well, I think the third baseman
touched it, which made it a fair ball.
Before it got to third base.
And it was in fair territory.
Yes, that's what I think.
Yeah.
But what I think is, and if you've ever seen me think, you know it's not really.
No, I have confidence in you, Coach.
Well, I appreciate that, Tony.
The times that you've been around me and you've actually thought about something, you've been pretty right on. But we'll see. Here's our first replay. Let's look. Slowing it down, outstanding crew we have. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, the ball clearly went off her glove.
And if you notice, it may have even nicked. Look there, it may have even touched the line beyond the bag. Yeah, I think that's going to stand. I don't think there's certainly anything there to change that. And so it would be a double if it does stand for Bro. But you see what I'm talking about? It goes over the bag, and then, you know, a lot of times look at the ball beyond the bag, and if it didn't hit the chalk beyond the bag, it missed it by just a little bit. So let's see. Here we go. So we understand that wait on the umpire.
Have to review the call, stands.
But there you have it. So the one-out double by Bro, and the Tigers are in business. Second and third, one out.
I'm surprised they don't have a pinch runner in there for Bro.
Well, don't be surprised any longer, because in fact they're going to run for both Collins and Bro. You've got Wilson now at second base.
You got Ariel at third.
Ariel at third. All right.
Johnny Rittman knows this is a big, big place in the game.
So good speed on the bases now. And here's Hicks, who's got the big blast of the game. Tigers only have 2 hits. In fact, there's only 3 hits total in this game.
Yes, I mean, again, we've seen a lot of pitches because, particularly on the Clemson side of the ledger, there's been a lot of 3-2 count pitches. There's been a lot of walks, hit batsmen. I mean, we've seen we got all sorts of stuff going on, Tony.
Yeah, absolutely. We also have baseball in Charlottesville. They're in the 5th inning now. That's a rubber match between the Cavs and the Tigers. And Virginia owns a 3-1 lead in the 5th inning. Cavaliers look like they're going to go to their bullpen. Tigers have 1 on and 1 out. Here, the softball team with a 2-0 lead. Runners at second and third, and 1 out here in the 4th. And the Cavs will bring the infield in.
That's the only play you can make. Oh, they had the suicide squeeze on going with a home run hitter. How about that?
Yep, sure did. And Hicks fouls it off. She had a pretty good pitch to bunt, too.
It was a good pitch to bunt. You can tell that Hicks doesn't often bunt.
Yeah, probably not asked to do so very much in her career, both at Oklahoma and now at Clemson. Behind, no balls and a strike. And that'll even things at 1-1.
You can tell when a power hitter's up there when their heart's not in a bunt attempt. I'm not saying that was that in Hicks's case, but power hitters want to swing.
Again, they shade her to pull in the left center. This one is bounced to short. The play at the plate, and plenty of time. Nice play by Hilton. Her throw to Hickey, right on the money, 2 away.
I think we're going to see if now Clemson is going to ask for a replay, that the catcher
may have been blocking home plate without
may have been
the ball.
blocking the plate. Yeah. I really do believe that.
Well, let's take a look. Nice play at short on the short hop by Hilton. Perfect throw to the plate. We'll wait and see. So the Tigers were challenged. It might as well. You mentioned in the last challenge that we're getting late. Now, this is where the game has become so technical, whether you're leaving the base early or you're blocking the plate. In your day, you block the plate, you block the plate.
Yeah, you try to kick the runner off the plate.
Right. So the rule, they'll take a look. Did she
They're saying
give her a place to go ahead?
What Clemson is saying is they did not give her a place to get to the base.
Right.
The way she had her leg and shin guard laid across. I happen to think that's a fine play by the shortstop and the catcher, but I don't make the rules in this game.
We don't make it, and that's what it's come down to a lot of times. It's come down to the technical, the ruling, the actual ruling. Is she blocking? Well, it's hard to tell. The umpire, she doesn't have the ball. I don't know. That's why umpiring is not easy.
And the ball was there so early.
All right, so we'll have the outcome in just a moment. So there you have it.
They got it right.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question. That's good. So the put
it doesn't hurt to ask.
No, I agree. You need to. So the put out goes 6-2. Hicks will reach on the fielder's choice, and that is a big second out. And so now runners at first and third.
And if Virginia is able to come back and tie this game, remember the squeeze that they didn't get down. Then Hicks batted in bad luck because she hit a ball right at the shortstop.
Yep. A nice play by Hilton. Here's Kylie Johnson, takes the off speed for a strike 0-1.
How about bunting with 2 outs? Because Kylie runs well.
Yep. Maybe something she tries here. But she got the third baseman call in down at third, and there's strike 2 call.
Well, that kind of changes that.
And through all this, Kuzo's trying to work out of this jam, and to this point, she's done a very nice job in the circle.
She surely has.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and what a job by the right-hander. Second and third and 1 out, and she keeps her ball club only down 2 as Kuzo works out of the jam. A ground out and a punch out. It remains 2-0 Tigers. Have had their chances through the first 4 frames. They have stranded 8 runners, including the bases loaded in each of the last 2 innings. And for Clemson, timely pitching. Despite 7 walks, they've been able to work out of trouble, allowing only 1 base hit between the starter Dunning and now in relief, Macy Citron. Of course, Corey Hicks with her team-leading 10th homer of the year, a 2-run shot in the second. And, Coach, that's the difference right now.
Yeah, it is. It's been a totally different kind of game than we had last night.
Absolutely.
But it's been an interesting game to watch. Now Citron gets to start an inning with nobody on.
Facing one of the top hitters in the game in Eaton. Macy Eaton takes ball one. She has walked twice today. You see those gaudy numbers. On base percentage up to .510. She's ahead here, 2 balls and no strikes. It was the 5th inning yesterday that the Cavaliers came off the deck, trailed 4-0 before you could blink your eye. It was 4-4.
Surely did. And they're being careful with Eaton.
There's a strike, 2-1. Now, do you want to? I mean, in this situation, you've got one to play with, if you will. Still a lot of time left.
Yeah, but you got to
go at her. Don't
you got to pitch to her.
Yeah, you got to pitch to her. You got to go right at her.
If she hits a double,
I agree with
the double.
No, I agree with you 100%. She hits a fly ball to left, over in the foul ground. Johnson has room, 1 away.
3 times today, when Clemson has needed a big out, it has been caught in foul territory. 2 by the first baseman, 1 by the left fielder right there. And that is huge.
That's huge. That is. You're right. And there have been big outs.
Yes.
Here's Cabral. Walked her last time. Takes a strike.
Boy, that ball she hit last night jumped out of this ballpark.
She crushed it. You know, do you get overlooked hitting behind Eaton and you're batting .414 with 11 home runs?
You may not get overlooked by your coaches, but surely sometimes the fans will overlook you, take you for granted.
So many people talk about Macy, and rightfully so, but Cabral is in the center of this lineup for a reason. Boy, she is outstanding. And this one is driven to deep right. Will Pipkins have room? She will, just shy of the track, 2 down.
I thought that ball had a chance. The wind's blowing in right now. If you look, that may have kept that in the ballpark.
Yep, I'm with you. I don't think there's any question. The first 2 retired, and here's Hickey. And Hickey.
The Tiger defense is not going to know what to do now. There's 2 outs, and there's nobody on base.
And Hickey popped to first base and foul ground to end that bases-loaded threat in the 3rd. You mentioned it's big situations. One of 3 foul balls caught. No balls and a strike. We're in the 5th inning. And foul ground. It's a 1-2-3. 5th inning. Coach, that's how many now?
Make it 4 balls caught in foul territory.
Nice hitting by Cintron. Tigers continue with a 2-0 lead.
ESPN all in one place. Visit activate.espn.com to see if you have ESPN Unlimited as part of your TV package for no additional cost. It's all of ESPN all in one place. Sign up or activate now.
2-0 Tigers. We go to the bottom of the 5th alongside the legendary head coach Scott Whitlock. Tony Schufo with you.
That ESPN app commercial remind me, tonight's the first night.
Here we
WrestleMania.
Go. Here we go. Pipkins fouls off the first pitch. So you're really excited about that, huh?
Well, not necessarily, but I'm just trying to be a good company man.
Well, your wife was telling me it's supposed to be date night, but you're going to skip that for wrestling.
That ain't.
Or is she a bigger wrestling fan than you?
No, no.
No? Speaking of this, a little off speed, 0-2. Now, is it wrestling or is it wrestling?
That's wrestling with an R.
It's a R-A?
Yes.
Kuso strikes out Pipkins for the first out of the 5th.
And what they're doing, Virginia, is they're changing speeds. And it's got, the first time around here, it's gotten the Clemson players a bit befuddled.
Well, that is 8 strikeouts now for this Virginia staff, and as advertised, they are outstanding. Saw the starter Smith record 6 of them. Here's Brockenbrough, and now Kuso, through an inning in the 3rd, has a pair. Brockenbrough has struck out and then was robbed of extra bases on a great play by Griffith, the center fielder for Virginia, back in the 3rd. So she's 0 for 2. Even in the count here at 1 ball and 1 strike. She has, as we mentioned, reached base in 21 consecutive games by way of hit, walk, or hit batter. And it's 2 balls and a strike. We talk about Brockenbrough glowingly, and rightfully so. But what she has meant to this team, she will always be remembered for obviously being a great leadoff hitter, defender, but probably just as good a person and a pro.
Yes.
She handles herself. Taps this one to short.
You might as well put that in your pocket.
And the streak is now at 22 consecutive games with a 1-out infield hit for the Clemson center fielder.
She's excited about it. This is about as good a job of slapping as you can do. Get that first great big hop. The shortstop knew that she had no chance. Hilton was very wise in just holding on to that.
So here's Chanel. And they may want to challenge. Let's see. We've got, as the head coach, it's Joanna Harden is going to come out. And
what would they be challenging here?
maybe she was out of the, I don't know. But maybe not challenge. Now let's see. He's going to have a word. Will Coach Harden with the first base umpire, Aaron Golden. All right, and Easton is telling us, yeah, and rightfully so, Easton Smith, our producer, that maybe they think she may have been out of the box when she made contact.
No.
Nope, not even close.
Now let's see down here at first base if she's out of the running lane. But I don't know why that would even matter because there was no throw.
Right. Well, we'll see. I want to remind everyone, yeah, there we go, another look at it. I think she's in the lane, but we'll see what happens.
But, and again, there was no throw. How can you interfere with the throw if there's no throw?
And that very well she may not be discussing that either way right now, but who knows? Regardless, at this point, Brockenbrough's at first with 1 out on an infield base hit.
Well, it don't look like they're going to challenge anything.
No. So Jamison's aboard. 22 in a row. Last year, it was 23 in a row in which she reached base at one point during the season. So at 22 now, she is in 4th all-time. Maddie Moore last year reached base 29 consecutive games. That's the school mark. Valerie Cagle, 25 in a row during the 2021 season. Brockenbrough a year ago, 23. And now here 22 is 4th all-time.
It was fun to watch Maddie Moore play softball.
Absolutely. Chanel shows bunt. Brockenbrough takes off and no one's at second. It's a stolen base. Well,
that's a unique strategy.
Yes. I think the closest person to that throw was Jamison. Was Brockenbrough.
Or
the center fielder. Or the umpire.
Umpire could have made that play. Now, the head coach from Virginia is going to go out there and ask her team, are you going to keep your head in here mentally, or what are you going to do?
It's Joanna Harden, the head coach, who has really done a tremendous job with this program. Last year, 38-19, made it to the NCAA regional the year before in 2024, a regional final, winning 34 games. In 2023, they won 30 games. It's a stretch now of 4 consecutive seasons with at least 30 wins. And this is the program you go back to is really 2018 when they won just 12 out of 53 games. She has done a magnificent job.
Listen,
in bringing this program around.
She is a quality coach.
Yep.
This is what Virginia's done this year now. They're 33-9, 26 in the RPI.
And we mentioned yesterday, Coach, they lost the opener to Arkansas and then went on a 21-game streak in which they won 21 in a row before losing to North Carolina. Chanel hits it foul left side, and the count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. So last inning, the Tigers had second and third and 1 out. And Kuzo was able to work out of trouble. Now she faces a runner at second with 1 out. And here's a good look at the head coach of the Tigers in his 7th season, John Rittman. Chanel takes ball 2. Brockenbrough with outstanding speed at second. This one is hit to short. Hilton throws out Chanel. Brockenbrough to third, but they're now 2 away.
Good play that time by the shortstop. She knew exactly what she had to do. There was no need to even worry about Brockenbrough. Get the out, set up the situation to where 1 out gets you out of the inning.
She has been impressive at shortstop with her glove. Hilton, we know she's a great leadoff hitter. And she has made all the plays this weekend for the Cavs. Here's Pavesi.
At the risk of being redundant, and I guess most of us are in this business, Virginia is a good team. They've got a lot of good players scattered up and down that lineup and not there in that defensive alignment.
Pavesi 0 for 1, did walk in her first at bat. And she's ahead, 2 balls and no strikes. Brockenbrough with a 1 out infield hit, stolen base, moved to third on the ground out by Chanel, now 2 away. It's ball 3. We've got Cintron waiting on deck. And we've seen, for the most part, we saw the Tigers a couple of times in this game, Coach, flirt with disaster with multiple runners on base and power hitters at the plate.
Yes.
And now the 3-0 is in there. Pavesi. If she was to get on, you'd have Cintron at the plate, who's been swinging it extremely well, particularly from a power standpoint over the last couple of weeks.
I'd like to see Pavesi get it done here if I'm coaching.
Good pitch by Kuzo, and it's 3-2.
I don't want to.
And Julia that wants nothing to do with Cintron as well, and I don't blame her. I like her composure in the circle. Have you noticed?
Yeah, I've noticed that about every pitcher they've rolled out there.
Absolutely. Got a really good presence. The payoff is low. Gets away. Here comes Brockenbrough, and she will score.
Boy.
That's a big 3rd run for the Tigers.
That is something right there you didn't expect to see.
How important for Brockenbrough to steal second and then move to third on the sharp ground ball to short.
And Hickey's very dependable, but that one just got right under her mitt and scooted on her, and next thing you know, it's 3-0.
Tigers do get the 3rd run here in the bottom of the 5th. Pavesi draws the walk. The ball gets through the catcher, Hickey. Brockenbrough hustles home.
There's so many times when you can't leave that door cracked, because now not only has a 3rd run scored, and that you've given them an extra out or extra run or extra breath of life. This is a time when a hitter can get up there and really do something big.
That will slice foul. Well, let's take a look at what Macy did yesterday, Coach. She came through big time, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
She's got that short, compact swing.
And she was happy about it.
for 2 today. 3-0 Tigers on what is ruled a wild pitch to bring in the 3rd run. There goes Pavesi. She will swipe second without a throw. As the ball got away momentarily away from Hickey. Second stolen base of the inning for the Tigers.
Is that a stolen? She was running on the pitch.
She was running on the pitch, Coach. She's now 5 of 7.
So that goes as a stolen base.
It does. That's right. So another runner in scoring position. Count 1 ball, 1 strike on Cintron. Trying to help herself. You know, for such a low-scoring game with only 4 hits, it's been a slow-moving game.
Yes.
A lot of base runners, a lot of traffic, as they say.
A lot of pitches.
A lot of pitches. The 2-1. Cintron fouls it off. May have gotten a piece of Hickey.
It did.
Wow. Catchers, I tell you what, that's a tough position, isn't it? Did you ever catch?
Did I ever catch?
I'm asking you, yeah.
I'm a reasonably intelligent fellow.
Okay. Okay.
No, I did not catch. They don't call the mask the chest protector.
So you're saying if you're a catcher, you're a dummy?
They don't call them the tools
Tools
of
of ignorance, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's your easiest way to the big leagues.
It sure is.
Okay.
And they're vital.
2-2 on Cintron. And she drives it to left, but it will hook well foul.
That was a good job of fighting off an off-speed pitch.
Did you see that?
And we dropped the ball, didn't we?
Yeah, but it's spinning. This is a tough play.
You got to make the play.
But he came up with it eventually.
It was right at him.
I agree. You're a tough scorer. There he is. Yeah, he's kind of, I think he's saying, you know what, I'm going to away right now. I'm going to move because I know Coach Whitlock is hammering me in the broadcast booth.
Go over here and sit down before that redneck chews me out on TV.
Cintron stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. Tigers have added a run in the home half of the 5th inning thanks to a 2-out wild pitch. Cintron rolls it to 3rd. She's retired on the strong throw across by Call, but some damage done. Tigers get a run. Brockenbrough, a base hit, stolen base, and eventually scores on a wild pitch. Top 3-0.
That young man chilling out there in the outfield. Virginia, it has to be a little bit frustrating. They've only had 1 base hit, but they have had a lot of opportunities and have been 0 for 7 today with runners on base. And a lot of times it's been multiple runners on base. I know they've left the bases loaded at least twice. They've had 2 runners on at least once when the inning ended. And it just has to be, like I said, a very, very, very frustrating thing for the Virginia hitters. But on the other hand, Clemson's walked 7 and hit a batter.
This one is popped to second. Collins, first pitch swinging for Hackett, is out number 1.
Now, I'll tell you what, a one pitch, one out right now at this time of day, that is a beautiful thing if you're a pitcher.
Now the attendance today, another great crowd. It was almost 2,000 last night. Well, today they do reach the 2,000 mark. There's strike one. 2,002.
2,002 people.
That's right.
I'd like a recount.
All right. Get started.
Well, no, what I did was in my survey, I had 2006.
1 ball, 1 strike. By the way, tonight you said is it WrestleMania? WrestleMania? What is it? And where are you watching all this, by the way? At home? Do you have a big setup at the house?
No, I'm going to Rick Bagby's house tonight.
Rick Bagby? I'm sure he's excited about that.
Well, I don't know that he knows.
He doesn't know. Don't you need an invitation?
I don't need an invitation.
Do you have your own key?
No, I don't. No.
Now explain to people listening who Rick Bagby is.
Rick Bagby is our boss.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people thought maybe it was your probation officer or something.
Well, it kind of is, actually.
That was driven to deep center field. Brockenbrough has it just shy of the wall in right center, 2 away.
Wow. Call drove that ball to the deepest part of the ballpark. Brockenbrough got a good jump on it and was able to get nestled under it and was waiting there for it when it came down.
Is that the key, Coach? Because she plays a relatively shallow center, but she gets great jumps.
Most fly balls are caught on the first step.
Check swing, foul by Green.
You know what I mean by that?
Yes.
Got to get a good jump on it.
And the toughest position in the outfield to read a ball would have to be center field.
Yep.
And why is that?
Or because a lot of times the ball's coming kind of straight at you.
Okay.
And any ball, any outfielder will tell you the hardest ball to catch is a ball hit right at you because it's got a tail on it. It's going, it's wiggling.
So whereas if you're in left and right, you can kind of see the ball come off the bat.
Yes.
Okay, I got you. I'm learning as we go. Sitting by the professor. 1 and 2, the count on Madison Green.
I know hundreds of professors that would wish you would not use that term in describing.
I unlike you, I try to give you compliments when I work with people.
What do you mean, unlike me?
If I ask Coach Rittman right now who was the most complimentary guy that's ever been in this broadcast booth, he would not start with you when it comes to him, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
We're just kidding.
I wouldn't. I'm not. Johnny knows I'm a tough critic.
Just missed. Intron wanted that.
That was a good pitch, too. That was a good one.
Yep, 3 and 2.
That one froze everybody.
Yeah, let's take a look. May have been a tad low.
Might have been a little low.
Payoff is hit hard to short. Chanel gobbles it up. Strong, accurate throw. And Centron works a 1-2-3, top of the 6th. Tigers with a 3-0 lead. We go to the bottom half.
That's what Clemson has left. They've got a very difficult chore in finishing off this series, an inning and a half here, and then they've got a home midweeker with Presbyterian on Tuesday night. And then they've got to go up to number 14 Duke for a 3-game series to end the year for the Tigers. And this is the end of a major tough cluster of games that they've had to navigate. And it is so important that they rack up as many wins as they can between now and Selection Sunday.
Marion Collins to lead off the Tigers 6. New catcher, Melissa Carr, now behind the dish. For the Cavaliers. Collins ahead, 2 balls and no strikes. Marion walked to her last at bat. Kennedy Ariel eventually came in to run for her.
Correct.
2-0 to count. And it's 3 balls and no strikes.
I got to compliment. The umpire has been consistent.
Absolutely.
And all you can do is ask for consistency. Because every umpire has a unique zone. A little bit here, a little bit there.
The 3-0 catches the corner. 3 balls and a strike. Again, we talk about Collins' ability to go the other way, and Griffith in center. Talking about great jumps. He's played tremendous defense in center for the Cavaliers. She's well over in the left center. Swing and a miss. 3-2.
She is a very good softball player out there in center. Collins may have swung at ball 4.
See if Cuso comes back with that off speed we've seen. It's been dazzling. No, went right at her. 3-2. Collins fights it off. Talked to Collins' dad out in Texas, said that one of the rules are all his kids went to college. The first year they could not have a vehicle. He wanted them to rely on meeting folks, having friends, and finding ways to get around. She certainly chased ball 4 there. She swings and misses for out number 1.
She clearly chased the pitch out of the zone right there. This is a swing that she would rather not see. Just take that clip and burn it.
One of the very few tough at-bats we've seen for Collins. She's been great all year. Here's Sarah Bro. Double just inside the bag at third her last time. She looks at a strike. Bro, the freshman who with 7 homers, 6 of those coming in the last now 9 games. 1 ball, 1 strike. And she's been outstanding. We talked about it yesterday. She's been tremendous at third all year.
Yes. Very solid.
Takes that off speed from the outside corner for a strike. 1-2.
You know, it's very funny. She has 7 home runs, and somebody will say, well, you know, you're looking at the stats. She's had a decent year. But what she had was a fabulous 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, the first multi-homer game for a Tiger came yesterday off of her bat. 2-2.
And all of the infielders were starting to run off the field.
Julia Cuso, right-hander in relief of the starter Smith. Check swing. Bare hand. Got her. 2 down. Here's Corey Hicks. I wonder if that's going to be the day for the right-hander Cuso. Slow walk to the mound for, or I should say the circle for Johanna Harden, the head coach.
Now here we got
someone else coming out.
Got other coaches coming out. I don't know what the coach does that comes out of the Clemson dugout during the conversation to them with Coach Rittman at third base. A lot of times they give you all the stuff that the computer says about the pitcher in situations like that. And my worry would always be, does that cause brain fog? I mean, just too much
info?
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, gives us a moment to tell you the finale of this series tomorrow, 12 noon. We'll have it for you right here on ACC Network Extra.
Yep, and looking very forward to it. And
the professor, Coach Whitlock.
Going to be another good game. These teams are pretty close to ability and stuff like that. I mean, they've played 2 interesting ball games so far. And we're not done with this one yet.
Hicks had the big blow so far in this one, a 2-run homer back in the second. Tigers added in a run in the bottom of the 5th, but it was Hicks who got the scoring started. She's ahead 2 balls and no strikes. There's only been 4 hits in the game. Tigers with 3. Got the Hicks homer. Infield hit by Brockenbrough and a double to left by Sarah Bro. Hilton has the only base hit of the afternoon to this point for the Cavaliers. A double back in the 3rd. 2 balls and a strike. Double she hit high off the wall in right center. If there's a name you don't talk a lot about, surprisingly, is Hicks. But all she's done is belt 10 home runs and drive in 35.
And she has had to catch a lot of innings.
3-1.
She is an unsung hero.
And then we saw a little bit of that last year.
Yes.
With Vieira behind the dish.
Yes.
Well, what a rock she was. Abby Vieira.
Last 2 years, Clemson's had one of their catchers get injured.
Yep.
And has put a huge load on a teammate. And Hicks has done an admirable job of rising to the situation.
So Hicks aboard with a 2-out walk. By the way, the baseball right now, it's 4-1 Virginia over Clemson in Charlottesville. That's the rubber match. They're in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Tiger baseball team has some catching up to do. A very good Virginia baseball team. Pitch in the dirt, gets away. Hicks started, stopped. Now she will take off again and make it into second head first. What will be scored a wild pitch.
And now you're going to see a pinch runner come in for Hicks.
I believe it's going to be Rushlow. What do you think? That's what I'm going to say.
Well, they're going to be number 37, Rushlow. If you ask me.
Coach has a number of pinch runners that he uses, and she was the last one standing.
And he almost has also a rotation.
Right.
Who's first, who's second, who's third.
So some insurance down at second with 2 outs. 1 ball and no strikes to the Tiger left fielder, Kylie Johnson. She takes a strike, 1-1.
Johnson 0 for 2 today. She does have 14 RBIs and 2 home runs.
The 1-1. Catches the corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Johnson. Tigers got a 2-out walk by Hicks. She moves to second on the wild pitch. Johnson strikes out to end the threat. So a good job in relief today by Julia Cuzo. She keeps.
Yes.
3-0 Tigers. We go to the 7th. Stadium, game 2 of this series. Tigers trying to wrap up a series win, if you will. They lead 3-0.
And got the 9-hole hitter leading off. That's a good thing.
It's crucial. And Cintron trying to do something, Coach, that you don't see very often. She's trying to win 4 straight decisions, 4 straight victories by the Tigers, where she would get the win.
That's correct.
If she can survive this 7th inning, but she's got some work to do against a great Virginia ball club. Tober looks at strike 1. She's had some good at-bats today.
This is a team definitely it's not over till it's over.
Tober lines it to third. Bro has it 1 away.
Hey, that a way to pop her up, right?
Yeah.
That's what you say?
Yes.
That ball was hit right on the screws. That thing was killed.
And it's been that kind of day, unfortunately, for Virginia hitters. When they've hit it well, they've hit it right at someone. Well, that would have been a great start to this 7th inning. Now here's the top of the order in Hilton.
But what it turns out to be is that huge first out.
Absolutely, yeah. Like you said, you've been around the game long enough. Someone hits a line drive, someone in the dugout yells, you got them popping up, like you mentioned. The ball's at a strike to Hilton, who's reached base 3 times today. She has walked twice, once intentionally. She's also doubled. She's got the lone base hit right now for the Cavs.
I am a fan of this young lady.
Yep.
Jade Hilton's got plenty of game.
She lines this one off the glove of Chanel. It's a 1-out base hit.
She almost made that play.
She almost made it. That was a rocket. The tying run will now be in the on-deck circle.
Watch,
she hit that ball hard.
Ball hit very hard.
Just not quite enough glove.
Well, you got to understand that ball was tailing away from her.
Yeah. So here's Griffith, 2nd hit of the game for the Cavs.
What you don't want is her to reach. You want to keep the tying run away from the plate. So this right here is a key at bat in this game.
Griffith is grounded out, flied out, struck out. She taps it to short. Throw to second in time. Got the force at second.
Very intelligent play by Chanel. She knew the speed of the 2-hole hitter. She knew exactly where she had the best chance of getting an out, and she got it. And that is huge. Because now you can pitch to Eaton knowing she can't tie you. You can pitch to, watch this. She never had a doubt where she was going to go with that ball.
So here's Eaton, and she looks at ball 1. 2 outs, runner at first. Cintron will take a walk around the circle. And it's 2-0.
Now you don't want to do this. Make her leave running. And really, I'm being genuine when I say if she hits it out of here, she hits it out of here. But she's going to have to do something to bring the tie and run to the plate.
2-1, yep.
I'm not going to walk her.
I'm with you. Honestly, I'm probably not even messing around with off speed. I'm just going right at her and saying, here it is.
I'm going to throw strikes.
Yep. 2-1. And she is 1 pitch away, is Eaton from getting the board and bringing the tying run to the plate in the form of the right-handed hitting Cabral.
And last night she hit a 3-run homer.
Certainly did. Checked her swing. Gonna ask for help. She did not go, says the first base umpire. Aaron Golden, and the tying run will come to the plate.
That's a tough situation right there.
Take a look.
And not only did she probably go, that ball might have been a strike. I don't know. But again, there's been consistency.
So Eaton walks for the 3rd time, and now here's Cabral. And she takes a strike 0-1.
Yeah.
So if you're Virginia, you've got, look, down 3-0 going to your final trip to the plate. You bring the tying run to the dish.
And you notice what Clemson's doing in the outfield.
Deep.
Very deep, keeping the hitter off second.
And that's strike 2 called.
Now, what you said just a moment ago, in this particular situation, I'm hammered down.
You're hammered down.
I'm hammered down.
Here comes the 0-2 from Cintron. Tapped into right field. That's a base hit. a run will score on the RBI single. What a job by Cabral on the 0-2. Just kind of flicked her bat at it, coach, and made it a 3-1 ball game.
She was big enough and strong enough just to flip that ball out there. You're correct.
So Eaton stops at second base, and now the go-ahead run comes to the plate.
And you see how big the walk was?
Yep, and they'll get a runner down at first base for Cabral.
The walk was the key thing to this inning right now. And this brings up Hickey, who I think is re-entering.
Yeah, Hickey will re-enter.
He's hitting 274 on the year.
So the go-ahead run comes to the plate. Potential go-ahead run.
He's got 29 RBI.
The first pitch misses away. 1 ball and no strikes. Amaya Woody Jiggets is the pinch runner. Oh, by the way, down at first. 2 balls and no strikes.
This is not what you want. And the fans are getting restless behind home plate.
Cintron delivers, and this one is popped up into center. Brockenbrough has room. Brockenbrough has it. And this ball game is over. Macy Cintron comes out of the bullpen, picks up her 4th straight win, and the Tigers hang on to take the second game of this series by a final count of 3-1, and they've now won the first 2 in this 3-game series.
Great job by Macy Cintron. Great job of the defense for the Clemson Tigers, and they have taken a 2-0 lead in this series, and tomorrow they will go for a sweep. But the Virginia Cavaliers are a very good team, and they're going to be coming out tomorrow knowing they desperately need to win a ball game.
So the Tigers win it 3-1. Timely hitting. Hicks a 2-run homer. Tomorrow, 12 noon, the finale. It's senior day here at Clemson tomorrow. I ask you to join us on the ESPN app. Both teams with 3 hits. Tigers get the win 3-1 for Easton Smith, our producer, and the entire crew. So long from Clemson, South Carolina.